I'm here again today and I have more messages. Ooh. Let me wake the voice up a little bit. Anywho, we have. Wait, wrong way. We have the Ten of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I was hearing like eldest sibling complex. So if you're like the eldest sister or if you're the eldest brother, even if you just have one other sibling. If you're the eldest sibling and you consider all of your other sibling or your one other sibling to be your baby, or if you feel like you had a big hand in raising your younger siblings, then this is for you. So, a lot of you have that eldest sibling complex to where, without even realizing it, a lot of the goals and the things that you strive for are coming from like there's never enough type of mindset, because for you might be used to sharing and you might be used to really putting other people first, so that's what you go after a lot of. You might even see this a lot in your relationships, the type of men or the type of women you come across where you're like, in order for you to feel useful, you're like, I need to be helping them problem solve, I need to be helping them get through something. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with this as long as the other person is reciprocating or putting something into the relationship as well. But that's not really the point of this one. We might get to that later in part 2. So this one is just about your goals. So a lot of the time when you reach I've been so deep into the reading I haven't even shown the cards. We have the Devil and the Chariot. This is what I meant by about your goals being centered around kind of like that lack mindset, just because of the way you were raised, the way you've had to put others first. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like whenever you do reach a point of completion or just a point you're satisfied with, career-wise, or whenever you hit a certain point in saving financially, or say if you got a new apartment, a new house, a new job, whatever the case may be, you're kind of like looking around like, okay, is everybody satisfied? Did everybody has what they need? It's almost like, for dinner, a lot of you might have actually experienced this, like, for real, but you know how during dinner, if you're with your family and the mom or eldest sibling, they're passing out all the food, and then they're kind of looking around like, okay, everybody got their fries, everybody got everything, right? That's how you are, but just with your life in general. So after you complete something or accomplish something or succeed at something, you're kind of looking around like, okay, y'all good? Okay. But you don't take inventory on how you feel. So this often causes you to be like, I want to say hyper, and it's like you're always on to the next because you're really not satisfied. But because you're so focused on like, okay, do I have everything for everybody else? Like, is everybody else getting what you need? You need to focus on what you need. What do you need? Are you satisfied? Are you happy with that job? Are you happy with that raise? Are you happy with the amount you saved? Are you happy with what you spent it on or who you spent it on? Like, give yourself a chance. You've been giving everybody else a chance, everybody else a say so, and you don't give yourself a say so. And if you talk, people will listen. You're a naturally dominant person. So when you talk, people are going to hear you out. They're going to try to help you. But you're like, no, I'm the one doing the helping. I could do bad all by myself. No. no. And then in the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment and Four of Pentacles. And some of you is an even bigger complex of just feeling like I'm only worth as much as I can do for other people. And it's so weird because you don't think like that about others. With other people, you're very much like, oh, everybody has a part to play, everybody can lend a helping hand. This could also be because you're the eldest, or maybe even you were the only child. I'm saying the eldest child, but maybe you could be the only child. Whatever the case may be, you have a strong sense of responsibility. But to yourself, you're like, who am I if I can't help? What am I if I can't help? You're you. You have talents way beyond that. You don't take inventory or give yourself enough appreciation on the other things that you can do, the amount of stability that you can create. And the only reason why you're not stable is because you're not actually living life for yourself. You're not giving yourself a voice in your own life. So, Spirit trying to get you together just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to have my crystal on my leg. Here she is. All right, come to part 2 if you're interested in how it affects your relationships and whatnot.